Yes, those are really good ideas.
We should shred them then.
Why?
The left.
Anyway, those ideas are pretty good.
Those are really
I don't
good
think we should. I think we should
ideas.
just.
We should act.
Yeah, it's a really good idea.
Get your glow sticks out because Mechanix VJ Azariah is here to stimulate your senses without the use of harsh chemical abrasives. Isn't that nice? Plus, breaking into homes and macing the elderly is so much more satisfying when it's legal. Hold on to your flak jackets, folks. It's another First 50. And dance music is to Miami what tiaras are to Queens, so we sent Brendan behind the velvet ropes of the Winter Music Festival. Grab your Six Demon bag and get ready to shake the pillars of heaven because it's time for Attack of the Show.
Pick up on this.
Oh, happy
All right.
Monday,
Yes.
everyone.
Happy Monday to you as
Start
well.
of an exciting new week. Did you have a good weekend?
I did. I went to Las Vegas, visited
wow.
the family.
Nice.
Went and saw O. Have you
O?
seen O?
No,
Cirque du
the O
Soleil
face?
thing
Oh, no, I haven't.
at Bellagio. Yeah, it was pretty cool. There's a bunch of people like swimming and jumping around, and
That's
Sarah enjoyed it.
Swimming and jumping around?
I loved it. It was great. There was a little bit more to it than that.
Yeah.
There was some
What-
really nifty acrobatics.
But you were drunk through most of it, so that's all you took home from
I
it?
had a couple drinks. I made a mistake. I
He
made a
drank so much, he had to go to the bathroom halfway through the show.
I went during the
Oh.
stupid
How do you go to the
part
bathroom
anywhere.
through
They
an
had,
O?
They had this stupid part in the middle, where they're setting up for the next set, and I just left. I went with the wrong drink, so I went with the frozen ones.
Yeah.
And because it was like I was waiting in
You
line.
went for the man drink, the one with the
No,
swirly straw
no.
and the ice. Is that what it
It's actually the least man drink, but it's supposedly they have like 10 different liquors in them. So I was like, what the heck? And they freeze your brain, man. You're sitting there. I'm trying to down these things.
Well, that's why
And,
you're
like,
chugging
every
it.
5 minutes, I'm like, as I'm trying to get them down. So
Wow.
it didn't work out too good. I learned. Next time,
Brain freeze from the girly drinks. Next
That's
time, be a
right.
man and drink some hard liquor.
like 4 beers, I'll be
There
bringing
you go.
with me or something like that.
Very nice. Good way to see a show, buddy.
Yes, it was fun.
All right. Let's move it on.
Yes. Today's first coolest thing that I found. This is really cool. It's what's so funny?
Heaven.
Apparently the frozen
I
drinks
like to
got
play
them.
this game sometimes. I count how many times you guys say cool during the A block.
Why? This is very cool.
It's just a fun little drinking game that I play alone here on
Oh.
the couch.
Do you have a Slurpee with some
With my
alcohol in it
water.
like Kevin had this weekend? or no?
Woo!
That's
Yeah.
right. This is something that's extremely cool, though, and I can say cool because
can
it is
say
cool.
you're man enough.
It's Mozdex, the open source search engine. So this is
Wow,
the
that
first,
sounds totally geeky.
Well, they're not influenced by any like commercial outsiders. They're not looking to go public or anything like that. All the code is completely free and downloadable, and they figure with a bunch of people getting together and collaborating on this, they can create a better search engine. And they've actually over 100 million pages have been indexed so far.
But doesn't like Google do that every night? Don't they
Yes.
like just crawl that many
Yes,
pages?
but it's still interesting
No.
and it's community based.
That's great. That's great. But now, in your opinion, do they stand a chance?
No.
Not at all.
No, it's
like-
never gonna last. But it's cool though. It's still something cool to check out. You can check out the code if you ever wondered how a search engine worked, and you do a little bit of coding, or you just want to look in for yourself and see what's up behind the scenes.
I've found an interesting search engine this week.
Yes.
Actually, there were two offering the same exact service.
the
but here-
merger. You're talking about the big merger going on.
Yeah, apparently that's yes. There's a April Fool's kind of joking around about this big merger between Yahoo and Google.
Right.
Of course, it's Yahoo Google.
Yahoo Google.
But the thing actually works. Like if we type in your name, Kevin Rose, we'll search. Boom, we get our Google results on one half with no ads, no junk.
that's nice.
And on the other half, we get our Yahoo. So you can really kill two birds with one stone.
Now, if you click, does it take over the entire window?
No,
or
no, it
that
just
little
takes its
section?
window. You know.
I
Oh,
don't know like
come on.
Eh.
You get, like if you're doing the Firefox,
right-click and open it?
Well, if you middle click, then you got it in a
Oh,
tab.
look at that.
How about that?
No, that works. That's cool.
So when there's a will, there's a way.
Yes.
It's nice that
I
it's
think
out
it's cool. There's a couple different sites for people to check out.
Can I throw out something real
What's
quick?
that?
Sorry, Hitler.
Yes.
Hitler.
Don't like
Sarah,
it.
when I say that, what does that conjure up? Fun and games? Does that make you laugh and giggly and silly and make you have a good time?
Hitler?
Yeah,
no.
Hitler.
No.
Yeah,
it's
mostly death
more
and
like
destruction.
genocide.
Yeah. See, oddly enough, Hitler isn't a name that most people associate with fun. Until
Somebody's trying to change that. I have a
That's
feeling.
right. That's right. It's a website with Find Hitler the Flash game. Do you want to try it?
Let's see what this is all about.
So here we go. We'll start at a load of picture. Now,
it's like Find Waldo then.
He was right
Next to a
there.
naked man.
What's that here?
Where is he? There's some people
United Against- Oh, no,
protesting
there's
anti-
Hitler
there he
there.
is.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what else we got.
I see.
At a camp.
Camping.
Okay, this is that. No,
in the hat.
no,
in the hat.
the mustache.
in the hat. No, one more over.
No, oh,
there
right,
we go.
There he is. There's Hitler. See? Good times can be.
yoga.
Oh, wait.
He's doing yoga.
But is-
he's
no,
the
he's not-
instructor of
Oh,
yoga.
he is instructing the yoga class. See? It's a fun
Now,
little game.
I'm worried about this, though. Are you sure it's not trying to, make you believe that Hitler's a nice guy and then starts asking you questions?
No,
and-
but what it does, this soccer team gets
Where is he?
hours
Where
of
is he?
fun. And what it'll even do is it'll switch
There
up
he is.
where his face is in the picture. So even if you've seen a picture before,
Okay.
he's in a different place, and over on the side, it'll actually track how many pictures you've looked at, how much time you've taken, and give you a
Okay.
score.
It's like that bar game that Sarah likes to play where they the pick a photo pick. What's that called?
Photo hunt.
Photo hunt. She
The
loves
best
that
bar game ever.
All right.
You
Surrounded
played it,
by
you would
alcoholics.
know.
This is great.
No.
Moving on.
All right, moving on. One of the biggest complaints about the PSP is what?
Lack of a killer app.
Yes, that's one, but what's the other big complaint?
Dead pixels.
Okay, besides the dead pixels.
Dust under the screen.
Okay, one more.
The
battery life.
Oh, battery life. Yes,
Yes.
that's huge.
Yeah, so check out this link right here. There's some guys that are trying to change that. Where's the battery life link?
I have no idea.
Did we not load the battery life
We
link?
didn't load the battery life link. That's all right. It's my fault.
All right.
I negative 10 points.
We can
for
always
me.
go back to the Hitler if you like.
We can. Let's just find Hitler once more. No.
So,
The
yeah,
little-
yeah.
Okay, so you know the DualShock controller?
Right.
Got the two little handles?
They're adding an add-on for it.
Yeah, apparently it's only like $10.
Extends the battery, rechargeable batteries.
Rechargeable batteries, 10 hours of life that you'll get out of it.
Now, $10. I think this is another April Fool's joke. Do you think?
I don't know.
Because rechargeable batteries.
A lot of people were talking about it even after April 1st. It sounds too good to be true. I mean, the design is good. It'll actually collapse to be smaller and therefore more portable, and it charges via USB, so you can charge the rechargeable battery and the PSP at the same time.
I'll order one, but
But we're going to look into it and try to
Yeah.
actually order one, see if it's
We're not
real,
sure.
and get it out there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. We will do that for you. Actually, Kevin will do that for you.
That's right.
That's so nice of you.
Yeah.
Now, the line for Revenge of the Sith tickets, believe it or not, has already begun.
I can't believe that. People are actually waiting. What is it, like a month and a half still, right?
I think,
Something
yeah,
like
it's
that?
like 8 weeks.
44
or
days.
44 days.
4 days. Wow. And now, if you didn't have to do the show, you would be waiting in line, Sarah?
Of course.
See? Can you believe this? I don't
Get to
understand.
I don't buy
Grab
that.
a drink.
I don't understand.
It's a good time.
People have already lined up out in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood. And the site liningup.net has posted the number for a payphone near the actual theater. And so we decided to give the guys a ring and
right.
see how they're making out, see if they're doing all right.
Let's do it.
All right, do we have them there? Are you guys there? Hello?
Star Wars line.
Hey, what's going on there, guys?
Hey, how are you? How you doing?
Doing well. Yourself?
Oh, it's a beautiful day in California. Sun is shining, not a cloud in the sky. It's 75 degrees, and we're
Yeah.
Hanging out waiting for Star Wars.
Yeah, so why not spend the beautiful day hanging out with like 60 dudes waiting for a movie that's
Yeah.
3 months
No,
away?
we're about, I'd say, 60-40 guys to girls. We have a,
wow.
pretty fair female contingent out here. So.
All right, I'll give
Wow.
you that. I'll give you that.
So, are you really that excited about this release? Are you worried that it's going to be like another episode 1, or?
Well, we're a little worried about it, but really we're out here. Primarily, the reason we're out here is we're raising money for a children's charity, the Starlight Starbright Children's Foundation. What we're doing is we're standing out here in line for 45 days, and every hour that people spend in line, they're getting sponsored and they're raising money for this great children's charity that brightens the lives of seriously ill children around the country. So it's kind of it's a little bit of Star Wars geek and a lot of helping some serious sick children and making their lives a little bit better.
So are you kind of
That's awesome.
panhandling at the same time, or how do you raise money by
No,
waiting in line?
there is no panhandling, unfortunately. It'd be nice because we get the entire Hollywood tourist crowd coming through
Yeah,
here, but
seriously.
Right.
everybody who signs up in line, who comes out to line up with us, has they've got a minimum donation they got to meet, and they pretty much get that from friends and family. But we'd certainly like to invite your entire audience to help us out. They can go to www.liningup.net. Go to the donation thermometer on the right side and throw in a few bucks and help us out. We'd really appreciate it.
Well, sir,
Excellent.
I think you just got yourself another 14, 15 people in line.
Yeah,
you know?
that's right. Maybe 16.
The whole line? Whoa, don't get too.
If he's
don't,
lucky,
don't get
if
up
he's
there.
lucky.
We appreciate your time, sir. Thank you very much. The interesting little project they go in there.
Yeah,
See, you thought they were losers, but it turns out they're doing something that's
I'm
very
just saying,
cool and very nice.
Fandango, man. You can just go on there or any of those sites. Movies.com. There's so
All right. We want you to call in now. Enough of us calling people. Give us your tech questions for the day. The number is 1-800-839-7880. Of course, you can email us on our web form at g4tv.com/AskAOTS.
AOTS,
Yes,
that's it.
there you go. And you can chat with us in our IRC chat room. That's chat.g4tv.com.
Yes. Now, coming up after the break, video DJ Azura of Mechanix is here in studio for your visual pleasure.
All right, DJs have been ruling the roost in the club music scene since its birth, but recently a new breed of DJ has emerged. It's actually called the VJ. But don't worry, kids. This has nothing to do with MTV. It's going to be all right. Azariah is here to explain it all. Azariah, thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Please, they're freaking out right now. We say VJ, they think, you know, Carson Daly's going to come up here.
Right.
What is a VJ exactly?
VJ is someone who mixes video sources alongside the DJ to create a audio-visual experience.
All right. Now, I don't see any turntables up here, or even iPods or anything like that. So, are you VJ strictly a visual VJ, a visual DJ? I mean, how does that work?
I'm strictly a visual VJ at this point, but I work on AV singles with producers that produce audio, and we're looking to target people like DJ Shadow and you know, get our AV singles out there.
Right.
You know.
Now, what's a typical gig? Does a DJ call you up and say, hey, look, I need some video backup here, we got a club party, or does a promoter call you up and say, give us something on the walls?
The promoters call us up, and they pretty much give us free reign. If the nights are themed, we try and theme the night. You know, the last one we did, it was about Roman gladiators, so we got a lot of gladiator footage and used that for the battle sequences and stuff.
Very nice.
So that's
Now,
pretty cool.
Do you practice? Do you actually like rehearse with DJs and learn their set, or do you just kind of show up and set up shop and mix along?
Mostly, I show up and set up shop and improvise along with them.
And now, what you said that you'll theme the visuals if it's a theme party, but does that mean you're using canned animations, or is there stuff that's generated in real time?
I rip stuff as well as taking what is it like the Prelinger archives, archive.org.
Oh, so the Creative Commons licensed
Creative
material.
Commons stuff mostly, yeah.
Very nice. So that's cool. So there's a whole resource that you just dig into online for your visuals. That's great.
Yes.
Now, an integral part of any VJ, of course, is the software.
Yes.
And I've seen many software apps. They all look much too confusing for me, like 1,001 little dots and arrows. But you have your own proprietary software, right?
Right, yes. I built it myself because I wanted to have modularity. I didn't want to be stuck with software that did one specific thing, because sometimes I do installations as well with people that interact with the visuals. If they step on a sensor, it'll trigger the visuals to do something.
Gotcha.
So,
and you even got a little PS1 portable monitor here for part of your setup. Take me through your setup. What is this?
I keep it really lean because obviously you're loading in and out at late hours of the night, and it's just really easy. You can put all this stuff in a backpack and just walk out. The PS1 monitor is cheap, and rather than going out and getting a standardized bank of monitors, I can switch here for my inputs and use one monitor, and it costs $100.
And this is just a little, I guess, an off-the-shelf little video 4-channel mixer there?
Edirol V4 is one of the first of its kind, actually tailored and marketed towards VJs.
Oh, fantastic.
The other ones are this is pretty much about $800. Next step up is about $3,000.
Wow. I mean, so when they're tailor making mixers for VJs, I think that means it's blowing up essentially. The art form is definitely getting out there.
Absolutely.
Have you seen it grow within the last few years?
I have seen it grow. I've been I have forums that I do and stuff like that, and they're pretty much empty. But nowadays they're filling up, and people are coming up at gigs and introducing themselves as VJs that I don't even know of.
That's
locally.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Good.
Well, I mean, we have you here. We have you all set up. Do you mind if we put you to work a little bit?
Absolutely.
Get a little demonstration.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll step out of your way. Maybe we can get some music here. Maybe.
Pick up on
there we go.
this.
Very nice, man. Very nice.
Cool.
So now, what sort of effects are you actually employing there during that?
I was using some flickering and offsetting going,
This is all, again, in real time, right?
It's
None of that
all
was
real
canned.
time.
You didn't set that up. You just...
Yeah, I was running. All I was doing from the camera was running back my source, and I was digitizing it through FireWire into here, and I can use all the live effects. They're all being threaded through in real time.
Wow. Now, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are seeing this and say, wow, I want to play with this. I want to get into the art. Is it easy? Are there resources? I mean, how difficult is it?
Absolutely, it's very easy. If you can tell red from blue, then you pretty much know it's good. Anybody can pick it up and go to VJ Central and and you know, if you have a sensibility about style and stuff like that, you're pretty much okay. You know, if you know what's good from bad.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Azariah, thank you so much for the demo. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it.
No problem.
If you want to learn more about this growing art, check out la-va.org. And later on, Brendan's hitting this year's Winter Music Conference, where the kings and queens of the dance music industry come out to play. And after the break, today's gems of the internet are the Cardinals of Crazy Town. I don't know what that means, but they're headed your way. More Attack of the Show when we come back.
Gems of the internet are coming your way. You can thank me later. Actually, now you can thank me right now.
Wow. Whoa. Hey now.
Oh.
That was mighty violent of you. I was like,
thanks.
Thank
You
you
ever
for
try
the
to
gems.
you ever just slap the table just for fun?
I hit it all the time.
Give
and
it a try.
It
Give
drives
it
my
a
uncle crazy.
Give it a really, really hard
Yeah?
slap. Yeah. That was so. Come on now.
No.
Give it a
No,
slap.
a slap is you gotta rub a little bit, and you can't spread the fingers and just. Don't ask how I know
That's
the
pretty
technique.
good. That's pretty good. But we're not here to do that, are we?
We're not. We're here to
We're
somehow
here
get
to talk
through this
about
segment.
the greatest segment ever invented called Gems of the Internet. Woo! 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 Okay, and we're just going to get right into it because today are 3 gems worth your, my, and all of our time. First one from Wholesomeware.
Wholesomeware?
From Wholesomeware. Let me set this up a little bit. Your girlfriend, does she ever
Yes.
wear a bikini and you think she looks real cute and real hot
She
and
looks
everything?
adorable.
But what, you know, other people maybe think she looks kind of cute and hot too,
A
and
little
you
too
kind of
much.
wish,
A little
you
too
know,
much.
maybe, sweetheart, you might want to cover up a little bit.
Yeah, take it down a notch, babe.
Take it down a lot,
what I'm
and
saying?
that's why Wholesomeware is the place for her. She can have either culotte swimwear, skirted swimwear, or slimming swimwear, fully clothed, fully covered for Amish and conservatives alike.
You're going to drown if you wear that
Should
thing.
we try a slimming swimmer, for
Oh,
example?
please,
Now, see,
let's.
she can not only sort of wade in the shallow end, but
Yes.
she can also search in the distance for friends while wearing a wholesome outfit.
Is that what's happening there in that image? She's
That's
searching?
what's happening there. And for a ladies,
I thought she was looking for a sex appeal. Either way. One of the two.
she's just looking. She's looking for other, wholesome friends.
Yeah.
And it's only going to run you about $90. And as you can see,
$90?
hey, there's a lot of material here.
Just wear a garbage
and it's
bag.
all very breathable.
Fair enough, fair
and
enough.
as you can see, there's a lot of different colors that you can pick
Sarah,
for your undergarment.
I've had enough of Wholesomeware. have to be
Okay,
honest.
wholesome wear is fine. You don't like it, but I know that you used to have a Barbie collection as a kid because you told me that the other day. You told me that the other day. And Barbies are fine, but they're so 1970s
Yes.
kind of thing. Why don't you buy yourself or a loved one a strange doll? You ask, what's a strange doll?
I've seen this, yes.
Strange doll. No, you haven't. This is the first time you've ever seen this.
What I'm saying is I've seen stuff like this, but never something this cool. Please share this with me.
Now, you think, strange doll, how strange can they get? Oh, they can get strange. For example, here is a doll called Blind.
Aww.
The doll doesn't have any eyes. Doll's blind. And if you go back, these is actually dolls that have all been commissioned and bought by folks around,
So these are actually
around
for
the
sale?
world. These particular ones that you're seeing right now have actually already been sold. They're sort of one-of-a-kind pieces. Yes. Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And if you move
Risque,
on,
some of
though,
those.
you can see these are dolls that are available for sale. I personally, yes, there is Stitch Bitch,
Yes.
but I prefer the Bird People.
Oh, the
bird
Bird
people
People.
are super cool. Now look at these fun. Wouldn't you like an 18 to 25-inch bird person for only $100?
It sounds like a steal to me.
It
So,
does, isn't that fun?
Sure does.
I love the strange dolls.
Yeah, I can tell.
And okay, I feel like your enthusiasm is waning a little bit, but I'm
Tends to on
gonna
these
take
Mondays.
you through the roof now
Wow.
with the World Beard and Mustache Championships that are happening this year, Saturday, October 1st in Berlin, Germany, 2005. Check these out. You can see full partial beard freestyles like this one from Willie Chevalier from somewhere in
Freestyle.
Germany.
Do they have like beard offs where
Do
they
you-
like quickly style with gel as fast as possible?
It's all about how you grow your stash, you grow your beard, and you make it your own. Although it has
See
to
this
be.
little bad boy right there?
That is.
I've been growing that
I don't
since
even
I
know
was
what that
14.
is. It looks
And
like
it's coming in.
the end of a toothbrush or something.
It does a
but
little
check
bristly.
out this guy. Check out this guy. Do you not have a little beard envy? Just a little?
A little bit of beard
Just
envy,
a little
yes.
beard envy?
Yes. You and envy on your gems of the internet, man. You're always envying something.
Listen, we're all envious of something,
Yes.
and I just enjoy the World Beard and Mustache Championships. I'm going to go.
Saturday,
you're
October
welcome
1st,
to come.
Berlin, Germany.
Berlin, Germany,
Wow.
yes.
What are you growing for the competition?
your gem links for yourself at g4tv.com/The Sarah Lane Files. For your very own gems of the internet, or actually, they're just mine.
That was very awesome, Sarah.
You're
Great
such a
gems.
liar. You're such a liar.
I totally am. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Do you hear that? Do you hear that rumbling? Oh, it's actually the feed, and it's heading right this way, huh? All right, we find out what kind of crazy dances the kids are doing these days. Brendan shows us and himself a good time at Miami's Winter Music Fest. That's next, so stay tuned. Welcome back. Yeah, wave to the folks at home. They're watching.
Hi.
Yeah, on the way, we'll have a first look at the soon-to-be-released SWAT 4, plus Kevin Rose has some dark deals that fall just this side of amazing. And this week's Boost Mobile Live Music Friday guest is the band Eminette. Now, if you want your face on TV, then support the band by bidding on their eBay auction. You can get your face on their lead singer's shirt live on our show. So if you're a fan of Eminette, indie rock, or you just want your face on a T-shirt, then get the details and the link at g4tv.com/Eminette.
That's a great idea.
It's a good idea. I'm going to start selling my own T-shirt space.
Yeah, why aren't we doing that?
We should. I mean,
plus, it's going to be maybe like a big head, a little body, and a kid with like a skateboard or something like that.
Is that the design
like
you want to
like the picture I have in my room at home? Is that I went to the pier when I was 10.
All right, buddy.
Yeah,
sure.
Sorry.
Very nice.
Kevin, you like dance music?
Love the dance music.
The
yes.
Alto 4.
The one in the
Slamming Waters.
Mm-hmm. Glow sticks, Vicks Vapor Rub, surgical masks.
Whoa.
Did I go off? Sorry, whoops. Did I miss something? Did I deep into a fetish? I don't know.
Anyway, there's something called the Winter Music Conference in Miami. It's an excuse for DJs and party kids and all that kind of crew to go down to Miami and party. But I'm not that into dance music.
Really?
No, it's true.
You like the hip hop? Do you like the metal?
I like the rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah,
but I learned a lot, Kevin.
Did you?
I learned a lot.
Miami. Thousands of people, hundreds of parties, tons of booze and other substances, scantily clad women, and no sleep.
I'm multivocal, human beatbox, call it what you want. At the moment, we are touching the Miami surface in location for bigger and better parties. That's what it's all about, right? You come to these places, and the moment you get there, you get bombarded with different flyers and stuff telling you where you need to be. So we're just going where we need to be, and here's the spot right here.
I'm the original Jazzy J, coming from New York just to come hang out with y'all right now on G4. How do we do this? How we get down? Can I be down?
Down.
All right.
In my book, you are. You are DJ Heavy Grinder, are you not?
Yeah.
Tell me your style. I mean, if you had to kind of put your technique into words, what would it be?
Heavy grinding beats.
Now, there's DJs everywhere, and they're all spinning records. There's house, there's something called break beats. They all use actual records. The band behind me is a little bit different. They're doing this all live. They're called Science and Nature, and they're so cool, they don't even have DJ names.
We spent 3 years, I guess, working it up. It's a lot of sequencing through the drum machines, parts playing on top, live remixing. We got 222 space racks filled to the gills with synthesizers. It's cool, you know, it sounds good, but I guess you'd be the judge of that.
Rumor has it that a lot of the major DJs, particularly in the progressive house, progressive trance scene, and that's what style that we do, it's going to go live. They're starting to avoid the records because they've gone to CDs, and now they're stepping away from that.
Are you disappointed that you don't get to have like a DJ name or anything like that?
No.
Everybody else has one. I'm thinking of coming up with one.
Oh, you really? Which one?
I'm calling myself B-Rock.
Okay.
So basically what's going on here is there's two different events going on. There's the Winter Music Conference, and then there's M3. And both of them are a little disorganized. The whole idea is to wake up about the crack of noon, come down to the pool, and start drinking all day. And listen to dance music. Why do you spin house rather than anything else?
I love it more than anything, truthfully. You can put anything to it. It's up-tempo, it's down-tempo, it's just feel, straight feel. and I love it since I could walk up and stand on crates to play. I love doing it.
I didn't know Speedos were back in. That's disgusting.
All that dancing really wears you out.
Does
Kevin.
it?
Yeah.
Does it? I like the striped polo shirt for the Miami
I
dancing.
fit
Very
right
nice.
in, didn't I? Yeah, right. Woo! I'll have more on the Winter Music Conference and the International Dance Music Awards tomorrow.
Well done,
Tag
Brendan.
the show.
Well done, man. Wow. Now it's time for the news to dance around like a monkey for your amusement. It's the feed.
Now, hybrid cars get about as much respect as Ed Begley's contributions to world cinema. But would you change your tune if you heard they can get up to 180 miles to the gallon? Would you stop snickering then, jerks? A couple of nonprofit groups in California have been tinkering with a Toyota Prius and found that if you adapt it with some special batteries and plug it in to charge, you can, in fact, squeeze out 180 miles to a single gallon. This sure beats the hell out of the old method where you had to pull the Prius back really far and then let it go. But no matter what you say, thumbing your nose at the loser refilling his Humvee for the 8th time that day feels really good. Looks like the MGM may have already begun shooting itself in the foot in its case against P2P site Grokster. First, they show up late wearing pajamas and... Oh, no, wait, that was totally different case. Totally different case. Ignore what I said. After several justices questioned MGM over concerns that inventors might be hindered if they think their inventions may someday be used for illegal purposes, MGM said it was okay to develop devices and programs as long as their purposes were mostly legal. They used the iPod as an example, claiming that somebody ripping a purchased CD to the device was perfectly fine. Naturally, this concession caused a few ripples, since many in MGM's camp don't ever want to hear the words ripping, CD, and legal used together. Unfortunately, this concession was made in open court, and much like the last time we drunk dialed, the words cannot be taken back. Hate that. Now, we're a little rusty on our Nostradamus. But didn't he write something about the day San Francisco starts cracking down on free speech, the oceans will boil, and blood's going to rain from the skies? Isn't that right? Well, get your flame-retardant wetsuits out, because San Francisco's Board of Supervisors say they will soon be voting on an ordinance that will regulate blogging. Actually, don't start ripping the flowers from your hair just yet, hippies. Even if passed, the ordinance would apply mostly to politically oriented websites and is primarily an effort to plug the loopholes created by the Campaign Finance Reform Bill, a bill that, by the way, has been pretty much universally accepted as a disaster. And finally, as many of you heard over the weekend, Pope John Paul II passed away. Well, this is certainly sad news. Something has to be said about the way the Vatican delivered it. Apparently now, Vatican officials used email and text messages to get out the word to the press about the 84-year-old pontiff's death. All right, we know it's a little soon, but the thought of a couple cardinals, aging cardinals, mind you, messing around with text messages is perhaps worth a harmless chuckle or two, right? Right? If not, I'll see you all in hell. And that's the feed. Be gone!
Wow.
The funniest part is the WTF, because you can imagine like some guy in a pointy right hand.
Did you see the emoticon for like?
Yeah, that was very, very good.
It's creative,
Kudos to our writers.
We're all going to hell, clearly.
I knew I was going to hell in 4th grade when I did to that kid Tommy.
Really?
Sorry, Tommy, if you're watching.
Wow. Tommy's not watching, man. Tommy's busy.
Tommy might be. Tommy might have a hard time hearing the show, but that's another story.
Ooh, all right. Good. Thank God for closed captioning. You might have noticed a computer appeared right here, Brendan. Did you notice this? It's right here.
This one right here?
Yeah, it appeared out of thin air. Why?
Weird.
Because we've got some toys, some fresh new toys straight from the G4 Labs to show you. You excited? Yeah, buddy.
Yes,
all right.
I am.
Take a look at this little ditty right here.
What's that, Kevin?
This is the traffic gauge. Now, this is for, let's say you got the GPS in your car. Well, you know what? That's pretty much useless if you don't know where the traffic is actually piling up.
It looks like an ant farm.
A little bit,
doesn't it?
A little bit. They're swarming the queen. No, it's you actually turn it on. Runs off 2 AA batteries, and it'll run for several days at a time. Pop it in your car, and it updates over-the-air signals showing you where heavy traffic is, where light traffic is. It'll tell you when there's basketball games and baseball games going on, so that way you know to avoid the highways at all costs. Not too bad. The problem is, again, it's $80.
Where is it now?
This is for LA and Orange County, but they have them for other cities as well. Cool. But this device here, $80, comes with a month of service, but you're going to pay $7 a month for the service, unless you buy like 2 years at a time, in which it's like $5 a month, which is still a little pricey.
I need my traffic and weather on the 1s.
On the 1s?
Yeah. On the 7s. I don't know how they do it out here.
Okay. The 6, the 5,
You know what
and the
I'm
10?
saying?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Traffic and weather on the 1s. We'll be back with more sports after this.
Wow. Yeah, okay, gotcha. But here's the caveat here that I found, Brendan.
Yeah.
You see the traffic gauge website? I don't know if you've seen this here.
That one right there?
This is it right here.
Oh, okay,
you
yeah,
can get
I
an
have.
example of their real-time data right by going to their site, and the image that you're seeing here is the exact same thing that the traffic gauge system would use.
Right.
So if you just kind of click view this image and copy and paste that link into your favorite PDA or your internet-enabled cell phone, hey, guess what? You have clean, easy, simple loading traffic data for free, thanks to the folks who are charging you for it.
Well, Kevin, I'm sure they're not going to be happy when they find out you just did
The image might not exist much longer, but it's there right now. There you go. So there it is. Now, we'll get really quick to this next product because there really is no use for it. It's right here. It fits in a 5 1/4-inch bay. It's the Thermal Take X-Ray.
What is it?
Okay,
It's an X-ray.
It's great for LAN parties, Brendan. Why? Because you've got a cup holder. Bam. Right there.
Wow.
Holds your cup.
It holds like a sippy cup.
And no, that'll fit a can of soda or a Balls with Guarana. Fire it up. You don't even have to wait for the machine to post. Pop it in. Cigarette lighter.
Awesome.
The two things you should never, ever be doing around your computer, smoking and holding beverages, they're all right there for you. Nice and cheap, and you can get links in our show notes. Not bad, right?
No. Coming up, we'll be taking some calls to answer your tech questions.
Wow. And from hostages to Homeland Security, I've got a first 50 that gives you all sorts of excuses to blind, beat, and blow bad guys away. We'll be right back.
You're getting
I
down.
don't have any glow sticks.
Dude, we need
I'm
to get
sorry.
you some glow sticks.
I need some.
Load your carbines. We're playing Call of Duty United Offensive in this week's Attack of the Show LAN party. United Offensive adds new multiplayer modes, gigantic new maps, and vehicles to the party mix that is Call of Duty. Woohoo! Yes, to register, go to our website and click on Join Our LAN Party. You'll get all the details and links you need to get started. So be here Thursday for the LAN party.
Yes, please.
Should be fun.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Something's wrong.
Oh.
Something's wrong. I'm being told that SWAT 4 is a first-person shooter without red armor or rocket launchers, and yet it's actually fun.
Really?
Can that be? I think.
Is it
I
confirmed?
think we're going to need a first 50, Kevin.
Let's do it. That was amazing.
You like that? You actually thought something was wrong, right?
I was like, what are you?
You're like, what's going on?
Is the producer talking?
Hey,
to you?
Dark Deals. No, all right. The SWAT franchise began with a strategy game back in 1995, right?
I've been playing this for a long time.
Well, the series made the transition to first-person shooter in like 99, I think it was. Well, now Irrational Games has developed a version of the tactical shooter that's more fun than you could shake a flashbang at, actually. You could shank anybody. Shanking people is fun, but SWAT 4 is much more entertaining. So here's the game right here. You've played SWAT, right?
Yes.
You're familiar with You get a briefing, you go in, you take down bad guys, you're done, right? Well, there it was. You saw the briefing. What's cool about this one is they've got like 911 calls that you can listen to actual people inside, the situation.
Oh, that's
You can get a little added detail on what's going on.
They kind of pipe it to your ear as you're playing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you can listen to it during the briefing before you go in there. And what's really great is that it just helps, again, to lend to the atmosphere, which is incredibly intense. From what my play experience was, I mean, I got scared of this game. I'm supposed to be the team leader, the guy in charge, the point man, and yet I spent most of the game ordering my squad to check doors and use mirroring tools.
Tell them to go in first if you're a little freaked out by
It's exactly what I did the entire game. And they'd go in and I'd hear gunshots and be like, oh, glad it's not me. All right, guys, good job. Cuff them.
Now, the engine looks pretty good. The graphics look nice.
Graphics look incredible, and that's just one of the things that really sets this game apart from other games in the series. And everything makes sense, from the texture work to the objects and where they're placed. Like, if you're supposed to be in a nightclub, you feel like you're in a nightclub.
Now, can you do multiplayer with it?
That's some of the best stuff there, is that you've got deathmatch, team deathmatch, and, of course, co-op, which is, and you can have apparently up to like 5 different people, all in the single squad trying to do the missions.
Well, that's
but
fun.
Unfortunately, I learned something from it, Kevin.
What's that?
I learned that I'm not cut out to really lead a SWAT team.
No.
I'm not.
If a subject hasn't given up but isn't threatening anyone, use your other options.
See, I failed the training mission twice because I accidentally shot multiple people that I was supposed to just apprehend. I spent a good 10 minutes.
What are you guys doing in the bathroom
Well,
together?
yeah, that's the thing. I ordered them to cover the toilet. I thought they'd do something funny, and they didn't. And then this poor guy was in handcuffs, but I spent a good 10 minutes.
Why does he have no arms?
Well, they're behind his back.
Okay.
And so I'm yelling at him
Got chopped
repeatedly
off.
to see if he'd, like, maybe, pee himself or whatever. But nothing happened. Yeah, it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
So wasted
It looks
my
cool,
time.
though.
It's awesome. It's actually really fun. I should say, like, I am not a fan of tactical first-person shooters, but I will buy this game.
If you're doing it just for the whole like multiplayer aspect, would you stick with this, or would you go to something like Counter-Strike?
Yeah, I would go with something more like this because I'm a co-op guy. I don't like the Counter-Strike. I'm not a big fan of the Counter-Strike.
Okay.
Sorry. But the SWAT 4 definitely gets it. The retail version ships this week. And again, for tactical shooter fans, it's a definite buy it. But if the game's pacing has you on the fence, there's actually a free demo. You can get it. I'll put a link on our website after the show for the free single-player demo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now here's Sarah with What's Up Next.
That's right. After the break, we'll be taking some calls. Don't you fret, it might be you. And break out the credit cards because Kevin's got some hand-picked dark deals just for you. And you.
Tomorrow's attack of the show promises more fun than a barrel full of greased meerkats. Brandon has another report from the Winter Music Festival in Miami, and Chris Gore is here to let you know your DVD collection is woefully inadequate. Tune in and learn how to fill all that empty shelf space.
All right, and now it's time for the latest deals and steals on the net.
I don't trust you. You get that look in your eye, and you're like, hey.
I've been searching around this morning. I got some really good deals for you today, though.
All right.
This first one, though, is a little tricky because you kind of have to get it at the right time. It's one of those sites that you have to go to because it's a refurbished TV. Now you think lame,
Yeah,
refurbished TV.
like, why
Who
do I want
wants
someone
one of
else's
those?
used crap, right?
Take a look at it. It's a 30-inch widescreen Philips HD TV, but what's really nice about it has two HD component inputs, all that good stuff. It's completely flat. It's $359.
For a 30-inch HD TV.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's not. No, that's.
If you
good.
buy this new on Amazon right now, it's like $890 some. So
refurb?
Yeah, refurb. Dude, you
Does
still
it
get
come
a
with a warranty? Does it come with a
yes,
warranty? Okay.
You get a
All
warranty
right.
with it. But it's refurbished, supposed to be like factory renewed, like new. So it's not like you're going to get scratches on it and stuff
Right.
like that. It's going to look like it's brand new. But it's still a good deal. $359 if you wanted an HD TV.
There's no excuse
and you don't
to
have
not
the
have one.
cash. You know what I'm saying?
That is bananas, Kevin.
Don't sing that stupid song. I hate that song.
B-A-N-A-S? No?
Nobody knows that song at home.
All right, fair enough.
It's a terrible song. The next deal is a Logitech MX510 gaming mouse. You're a gamer.
Oh, I'm a gamer. I want a gaming mouse.
This mouse runs at 800 DPI processing, 5.8 megapixels per second.
Woo!
It's $22.29.
That's
a
more
good deal.
megapixels than my camera has.
That's right. What
Can I
kind of
use
camera
it?
do you have?
I have a Casio Exelum.
Next week I'll get you a better dark deal.
Oh,
Like that.
all right,
That's
cool,
what I'm
cool.
talking about.
But can the mouse take pictures?
Yeah, no, it can't.
Okay.
Okay, but still a good deal. Next thing, CompUSA is having a blowout on some Belkin networking deals. So here is a nice little wireless router, 802.11g. You know what I'm talking about? The fast G, 54 megabits.
Yeah.
$14.99. If you don't have wireless, now is the time. $14.99.
I paid like $120 or $130 for a Netgear one, like
You should have
just a few
come
weeks
talk
back.
to the dark dealer.
Apparently.
That's right. And also, here's another thing.
I just hate when you open up the trench coat and offer deals. It's like, that's a little creepy.
It's a little
man.
dirty.
Yeah.
Come step inside. Now, the last one here, check this one out. It's 5-port network switch, $4.99. Again, there's like 10 or 15 of these items. They're all in our show notes, so if you want any of these deals, you can always go there and just click away.
Wow. Nice deals, man.
Yeah, good
job.
stuff.
Good job. All right. Now, let's take some phone calls, shall
Let's
we?
do it.
Let's see what the people have to ask.
All right.
All right, Chris joins us on the phone all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, home of the Slurpee-esque girly drinks.
That's right.
As Kevin Rose has come to know them.
We call it the O drink.
The O drink. Chris, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Chris, have you ever had an O drink by any chance?
No, I'm underage.
Gotcha.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
You ever? Oh, come on. You haven't taken a little sip?
I can't stand the taste of alcohol, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotta give it a
You'll grow out of
try.
that.
Yeah, seriously.
Give
Start
it a
taking
couple of
back.
years. Yeah, once you can't stand like the taste of reality, and be like, hey,
I started off
bitter
with a
sting.
40 because if you just down one and you get it down, then you're like, oh, this is fun. And then
Chris, by the way, do you have a question? Something you wanna ask?
I think so, but I'm not quite sure.
All right.
I'm thinking about either buying a PSP or a MP3 player.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that the PSP can have MP3 capabilities.
Right.
Oh, it does.
It's got them. But the question is, do you want more than a gig of MP3s at any time?
Probably.
Yeah, then you can't go with the PSP. I mean, as of right now, I mean, the gig stick is really all you can get.
You can have multiple, like, swap them out, like, wrap, and then...
You don't want to be doing that.
It's a pain.
Not in this day and age of digital
and
media.
the cost is...
Yeah, because think about it. You're going to spend $250 for the PSP, and then another $100-something for the memory card.
Memory card, and then if you need more additional memory cards, an additional some $100.
Exactly.
You're better off just getting both.
Yeah, there you go. Get them both.
Why not?
You want to know which one to get? Both. No, I mean, if you want to play games, obviously go for the PSP. But if it sounds like you want an MP3 player more than a gaming machine, so get the.
Which one do you like? I know you don't like the iPod. I'm a big iPod fan. I like the
It's not that I don't like the iPod. I just
Right.
can't afford one. You know, it's like that's a little pricey.
You get the Shuffle.
But then it's not an iPod. That's a flash MP3 player. I'd rather have something by iRiver. I really like iRiver stuff, man. I know you don't like. You're not a fan of the iRiver. You giggle and then you throw stuff at me after the show. But I like iRiver stuff. I've always had it. It's always good.
Yeah. You have the armband at the gym.
We're not done yet. It flexes on the play. We've still got your chat questions to read. Right. Attack of the Show is back in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm uncomfortable. Let's see what's going on in our IRC chat room, Miss Lane.
You know why? Because the IRC chat room is bananas.
B-A-N.
A-N-A-S.
Is there a song I don't know about?
It's this lamest song in the freaking world.
You loved it.
It's a stupid song.
Okay. What's going on in the chat?
All right, Dark Illusion's going to start us off. He says, I'm using a spywared-up version of BitTorrent. I'm looking to get a new client. What are your recommendations?
See, this is the whole thing, because you see all these clients post all the download BitTorrent now, and you'll download, see, it's open source.
Right.
So there'll be people that will bundle spyware in and say, official BitTorrent client, unless you're getting it from the BitTorrent, official BitTorrent website, then you're not getting the real client. Now
would you trust like Azarius? Like that?
Yeah, that's a great client. You
Okay.
use that. That's what I use as well. Yeah, it's a great Java-based client. Probably my favorite.
Brendan?
Right on, fellas.
Cool. Yeah.
BitTorrent for life, huh, Brennan?
What's that?
BitTorrent for life.
You said it, Sarah.
Second one, James88 asked, what's Sarah Lane doing on her laptop during the show?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, James, little this, little that. Mostly really interesting work related to downloads and gems and
interesting.
Right.
And kind of just holding the show together. That's what I do.
That's really interesting.
That's a lie.
We don't have time for anything else.
I don't think so.
What do you really do on the laptop, though, honestly?
I'm working hard.
She chats, that guy is hot.
Hey. Oh, it's whenever it's you on an ISO shot, honestly.
Right.
All right. That's it for Attack of the Show. We have achieved our objective, and now we will hold fire. Big thanks to today's guest, Azariah of Mechanix. Now, don't go anywhere. Or wait, no, go somewhere, because we're done. I think we are.
Can't stay here.
If you don't work here, sleep here, or sleep here.
Welcome to the Whip Set, the only hour of TV bringing you the cars you want and the girls you can't have. First up, Formula D, drifting, raw and uncut. Then Street Fury, custom kits, heavy horsepower, and oh yeah, ladies. The Whip Set, Sunday night, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.